In the forgotten depths of Africa, hidden far from the eyes of men, lived a man known only as Dr. Hashi, but that wasn't his real name. No one knows what his true name was. All we know comes from one surviving relative, a man who came forward with a story so dark, so terrifying, it had to be heard. Dr. Hashi was no ordinary magician. He was the master of forbidden knowledge, a scholar of every dark art known to man. He studied Jewish Kabbalah, Babylonian rituals, ancient African witchcraft, and even tapped into secret Islamic texts, books believed to be linked to the cursed Necronomicon itself. But this wasn't about curiosity. This was obsession. He hated mankind. He saw humans as weak, pitiful, unworthy of existence. He isolated himself, surrounded by ancient scrolls, bones, blood, and fire. He began speaking to the Jinn, not just any Jinn, but ancient, dangerous, forgotten ones. He called them by name, spoke their languages, made blood offerings, and, in return, they taught him the secrets of the unseen. One day, Dr. Hashi vanished from Africa, and was later seen wandering the Arabian desert alone, carrying nothing but his cursed books. There his power grew. He began to levitate, floating inches above the ground, his eyes glowing as he whispered spells in lost tongues. Witnesses say they saw him teleport between cities. He could appear at a wedding in Marrakesh and, moments later, be spotted in a funeral in Cairo. People thought he was a holy man, a wise scholar, a mystic. But the truth was horrifying. His relative finally spoke out, saying that Dr. Hashi was not a man of God, but a man who had sold his soul to Lucifer, a secret ceremony, a blood pact with Shaitan himself. In exchange for power, Dr. Hashi gave up his afterlife. There was no return, and then he disappeared. For years, nothing. No sign, no voice, only rumors, whispers. Until one day, in a dirty apartment in South Africa, a body was found, rotting, twisted, the room filled with the smell of urine, filth, blood, and black magic symbols drawn on every wall. Books were torn, candles still burned. It was him, Dr. Hashi, his eyes open, staring into nothing, his soul gone. They say it was a divine punishment, a warning to those who walk too far into the dark, because no matter how much power you gain, the price is always your soul. And when the Jinn are done with you, when Shaitan has no more use for you, you're left alone, rotting in silence. Narrator, closing words. Dr. Hashi believed he could master darkness, but in the end, it was the darkness that mastered him. Be careful what you seek in the shadows, because sometimes the shadows stare back, based on the real testimony of a family member. Viewer discretion is advised.